Hi everyone, this is Cherie Baker with the Seabach team at eXp Realty, here to give you a market update. As a real estate agent, I love the question, how's the market? Most average real estate agents will tell you it's either a seller's market, a buyer's market, or a balanced market. Well, I'm here to dive in a little bit deeper and tell you exactly what's affecting the market today. Okay, so let's start with supply and demand. That is really what drives the market in a nutshell. But first I want to rewind to 2021 and even earlier this year where supply was low. We had about a month of inventory on the market as far as active listings available for purchase. And then we had incredibly high demand driven by really low interest rates. Fast forward to today, September 2022, the market is definitely shifting and adjusting to the supply and demand curve. Currently, we have about 3 months supply of homes on the market. So we have a 3-month inventory. So that means our supply has increased. And then the demand has actually lowered. And that's been driven by, guess what? That's right, higher interest rates. So we have a lower demand and a higher supply. So what's happening is prices on homes are now dropping. I wouldn't say the value is really decreasing, but what's happening are prices are readjusting to fair market value. And there are no more multiple offers on a home outbidding one another and actually offering to purchase way over the asking price. That's not happening anymore. And the forgotten buyer, as we like to call it, the forgotten buyer, the ones that would lose out on all those deals earlier this year in 2021, now have a chance to put in a fair offer and get it accepted. So that brings me to explore the forgotten buyer a little bit more in depth. As I mentioned last year and even earlier this year, people who didn't have a lot of cash on hand to really purchase a home over the asking price, those who couldn't put 20% down or have a cash offer were really losing out on a lot of deals and they were getting frustrated, so they gave up. But now, not only if you have a VA loan or a FHA loan, which is less than 20% down, you now have a chance, a winning chance, a great chance of getting that home that you really want. If you were a contingent buyer last year and earlier this year, you would often lose out on deals as well because your purchase of their home was contingent on whether or not you sold your current home. All right, they didn't like that in that hot market. They wanted something quick and easy and effortless. Those of us who don't have enough money for a down payment but really want to purchase a home, that would be a down payment assistant buyer. Forget it. You didn't get a home last year or earlier this year, but now is the time. So after watching this, if you're a buyer and you're still really unsure if now is the time to buy, maybe you're a little scared because of the interest rates are a little higher and you're pumping the brakes and you want to wait and see what happens to the market, let me just talk to you about renting versus buying. I myself have been a renter for many years of my life. So I understand the appeal of renting. You just pay your monthly rent, you don't have to worry about anything else, and you're good to go. I understand, trust me. But rent is just throwing your money away. You're paying somebody else's investment is what you're doing. And not to mention, I'm sure you already know, but prices of rent are just going sky high and they're still climbing. That's the trend. I don't really see that coming down anytime soon. Now, buying, on the other hand, is an investment. It's an investment. There's no other way to look at it. You just pay a fraction. You pay a down payment amount to purchase that home, and then you make installments towards your investment. And a home always appreciates. So you're always getting, your rate of return is amazing. And even though mortgage rates are increasing, your payment is very comparable to today's rent market. And even though you do have to come up with a down payment to purchase a home, like I mentioned earlier, you can ask for seller concessions, which is the seller contributing to your closing costs. And there's also down payment assistance programs out there, and you could be eligible for that. You just need to speak to a mortgage professional. Our friends at the Bookspan Baker team at Fairway Mortgage really clarify that information for you, answer any questions that you may have. And that's the starting point, really. Understanding what you can qualify for, and what that payment looks like, what programs are out there that will fit you. Once you got that figured out, you come see me, and then we get to do the fun part. We get to shop houses and find the perfect home for you.